No one ever believed we could make a town from pallets of wood. As everyone else came aboard, we covered the outsides with lots of cardboard. Because we are strong and there is no doubt, we will take the land again and put it on the right route. People will be astonished as they look and see how we together have made history, fixing everything right down to the letter. This time it will be bigger, and it damn sure will be better. Because we didn't give up and all came back together. This is something from heaven above, a miracle made from unselfish love. Fight on, Umoja, fight on to the end, because we all know we have the strength to win.
The announcement I'm going to make deals with a meeting that Mr. Max Monroe and myself had with Commissioner Michelle Spence Jones. We came out of the meeting with Commissioner Spence Jones indicating that we will enter into negotiations this lot and that lot for permanent housing.
You know, when this movement started, I don't know if very many people thought when we came out here on October 23rd with a few tents that we would, you know, end up getting the deed to not only this land, but the land across the street, and making a lot of the dreams and hopes that we have all talked about for so long come true. We didn't get these 2 lots because we're billionaires, because our last name is Donald Trump, because we're Magic Johnson, or, you know, any of those folks. We got it because people in the community stood up, they said, you know what, this is our community, we should decide what happens in our community. It's not going to be developers, it's going to be people here in this community.
The reality is that the Umoja Village started because of a crisis of gentrification and a crisis of low-income housing. While we may have resolved the issue with the shantytown, or the land around the shantytown, the crisis of gentrification and low-income housing are still here. And therefore, the fight against gentrification and fight for low-income housing is still here to continue that fight. People of good conscience are not willing to trade 44 residents of the Umoja Village for 41,000 people who are suffering under the wait list for low-income housing. Now it's going to be our job to design and execute new and effective campaigns, strategies, and tactics to bring attention to the issue and to find resolution to the issue. The fight is not over. We're going to continue. This is but one front, and we're dealing with this front. We need to continue on all the other fronts. The fight's not over. Let's continue on. Let's celebrate this tonight, and let's get back to work tomorrow. Thank you.
I'm here to fight and fight till the end until everything is resolved, which will never be done. So we all need to keep on getting people to get out to help fight for our freedom and for a place to stay, low-income housing, because there are so many people out there that need help, and this is not really over with. Just let's keep fighting and hold your head up, because it's not the end of it.
I remember when Max first came over, and he had some flyers in his hand, but I really quite didn't understand what those flyers were. When they started building the land, people started coming talking to us, explaining, you know, what they was doing, how they was going to help people. And from day one, I've been as much as supportive as I can to them. When that happened that night, it really, really affected a lot of us over there in that building. Because for one, when we all got together, we started talking to get to know them. Knowing them is to love them. And it's like the fire just, you know, just broke our family apart. And now, when I look over that banister, I be like, damn, I miss them. I miss them. Because without them, you just don't know. You can come over here on the land, hey, how y'all doing? Y'all all right? The same respond back to us. So that was our family. They ain't mess with nobody. They ain't hurt nobody. They was loving people. That's all I have to say. All right.
We got the land back. Thank God.
Yeah, we took back the land.